The amount of harmful chemicals that are found in our modern food supply to increase yield for the food companies, especially in the United States, is staggering. Being cautious about these additives is essential because their cumulative effects can harm your body, even if the risks seem minimal in individual products. In this video, we will be going through the 10 worst food additives that can destroy your health. From enhancing flavors to extending shelf life, these sneaky substances are doing more harm than good. But don't worry, we're here to help you decode labels, make better choices, and take control of what's on your plate. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge you need to protect yourself and your loved ones. Let's get started. Number 1. Artificial trans fats, also known as partially hydrogenated oils. Artificial trans fats are chemically modified fats created by adding hydrogen to liquid vegetable oils, turning them into a solid form. This process makes the fats more stable and extends the shelf life of processed foods. However, these fats wreak havoc on cardiovascular health by raising low-density lipoprotein, LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol, while simultaneously lowering high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol. This imbalance contributes significantly to plaque buildup in arteries, leading to heart disease, strokes, and other cardiovascular issues. Trans fats also promote chronic inflammation, which is linked to conditions like diabetes and Alzheimer's disease. Despite being banned or restricted in many countries, they still occasionally appear in fried foods, processed baked goods, and some margarines. Always check ingredient labels for partially hydrogenated oils to avoid them entirely. Number 2. High fructose corn syrup. This is a highly processed sweetener derived from cornstarch, containing both glucose and fructose. It is cheaper and sweeter than sugar, making it a favorite of the food industry for sweetening beverages, snacks, and desserts. However, HFCS is linked to a host of metabolic problems. Unlike glucose, which is processed throughout the body, fructose is metabolized almost exclusively in the liver. Excessive consumption overwhelms the liver, leading to the formation of fat deposits and increasing the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. HFCS is also associated with insulin resistance, obesity, and type 2 diabetes, making it a major contributor to the global epidemic of metabolic syndrome. Reducing your intake of sugary drinks and processed foods is one of the best ways to cut down on HFCS. Number 3. Monosodium glutamate, also known as MSG. MSG is a flavor enhancer commonly added to foods to amplify their savory or umami taste. While generally recognized as safe by regulatory agencies, MSG has been linked to adverse effects in sensitive individuals. Some people report symptoms like headaches, nausea, chest pain, sweating, and flushing after consuming foods containing MSG, a condition sometimes referred to as Chinese restaurant syndrome. Studies also suggest MSG may act as an excitotoxin, potentially overstimulating nerve cells and leading to oxidative stress in the brain. Although MSG is naturally found in foods like tomatoes and cheese, it's the synthetic, concentrated form added to processed foods, soups, and snacks that poses potential risks. To avoid it, check ingredient labels for monosodium glutamate, or terms like hydrolyzed protein. Number 4. Sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate and nitrite are preservatives used to maintain the color and flavor of processed meats while preventing bacterial growth. Although they serve a practical purpose, these compounds can form nitrosamines when exposed to high heat of heart disease. Found in foods like bacon, sausages, and deli meats, these additives are difficult to avoid entirely, but can be minimized by choosing nitrate-free options and eating more fresh, unprocessed meats. Number 5. Artificial sweeteners. Chemicals like aspartame, saccharin, sucralose. Artificial sweeteners are sugar substitutes designed to provide sweetness without the calories. While they may seem like a healthy alternative, these additives come with a range of potential health concerns. Aspartame, for example, breaks down into chemicals that some studies suggest could cause neurological issues, headaches, and even cancer in animals. Sucralose and saccharin may disrupt the gut microbiota, altering the balance of beneficial bacteria and potentially contributing to insulin resistance and weight gain. Although research is ongoing, artificial sweeteners are increasingly being linked to metabolic disorders and increased appetite. Found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, and low-calorie desserts, these sweeteners are best consumed sparingly, with natural alternatives like stevia or monk fruit offering safer options. Number 6. Artificial food dyes like red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. Artificial food dyes are synthetic chemicals used to enhance the appearance of processed foods and beverages. While they make foods visually appealing, studies have raised concerns about their impact on health. Some dyes, such as red 40 and yellow 5, have been linked to hyperactivity and behavioral issues in children, with parents and researchers noting their effects on attention and mood. Animal studies suggest that certain dyes may also increase the risk of cancer. Artificial dyes may trigger allergic reactions or sensitivities in some individuals. These additives are commonly found in candies, brightly colored cereals, and sodas. To reduce exposure, choose foods colored with natural alternatives like beet juice, turmeric, or spirulina. Number 7, BHA and BHT, which stands for butylated hydroxyanisole and butylated hydroxytoluene. BHA and BHT are synthetic antioxidants used to prevent fats and oils in processed foods from becoming rancid. While they help prolong shelf life, these additives are under scrutiny for their potential health risks. BHA has been classified as a possible human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, and both compounds are suspected endocrine disruptors. Animal studies have linked these chemicals to liver and kidney damage, as well as developmental issues. Found in packaged snacks, chips, and some cosmetics, these additives are best avoided by opting for fresh or minimally processed alternatives. Number 8, potassium bromate. Potassium bromate is a chemical added to dough to improve elasticity and produce fluffier baked goods. However, it is a known carcinogen that has been banned in many countries, though it remains legal in the U.S. Studies have shown that potassium bromate can damage DNA and promote the development of cancerous cells. Even though manufacturers claim most of it converts to a harmless compound during baking, residual amounts can remain in the finished product. This additive is found in some breads, pizza crusts, and rolls, so choosing brands that explicitly avoid potassium bromate is a safer choice. Number 9, propylgal-8 is an antioxidant added to processed foods to prevent oils and fats from spoiling. Despite its effectiveness as a preservative, propylgal-8 is suspected to be a carcinogen and may also disrupt hormone function. Some studies have suggested that it could lead to liver and kidney damage in large quantities, while others have raised concerns about its potential to cause allergic reactions. Commonly found in processed meats, chewing gum, and soup mixes, it's best to avoid this additive when possible by opting for fresh or preservative-free options. Number 10, carrageenan. Carrageenan is a food additive derived from red seaweed, commonly used as a thickener and stabilizer in non-dairy milks, desserts, and deli meats. While its natural origin might seem harmless, carrageenan has been linked to digestive problems, including bloating, inflammation, and even intestinal lesions in some studies. It may also exacerbate conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and other gastrointestinal disorders. Although not all studies agree on its risks, many experts recommend avoiding carrageenan, especially if you experience digestive sensitivity. Opt for products labeled carrageenan-free to reduce potential risk. With your newfound understanding of the 10 most harmful food additives, you are now empowered to make smarter, more informed choices as a health-conscious consumer in today's complex food landscape.